We all live in the environment. You can't escape it, so you've got to have an environment that we can live in, because my generation is on the way out. The younger generation like them, they're on the way in. They need to be able to breathe and don't want to be cooked.
I guess the way it's going, it doesn't look great, but that's, we don't know how it goes year to year. Things change, so yeah.
There's not many people doing the part that they need to. I think a lot of people think that they aren't responsible for the work, but like everyone has to live in it. I think everyone should do their part, and I don't think a lot of people realise that yet.
I think global warming is upon us. I think the only person who doesn't believe in it is Trump at the moment. So if you see this changing with the seasons, I've actually come from Hungary, and the seasons have changed there considerably in the last 5-10 years. We used to have white Christmas, cold winters. Now we have basically warm weather up until the end of January, and then a little bit of snow in February and March, and summer's been scorching hot there lately. Even now they've had summer and it's almost 40 degrees. So my main concern is that it's happening now. It is here.
It's good to see Albury Council especially taking initiative with the waste management side of things and really getting on board with, I guess, more stringent rules and regulations to try and reduce our waste as an area. And then it would be good to see them jumping on board with a bit more renewable energy, even just for generation through the, whether it be solar or wind. It's a pretty good spot in that sense to harness a bit of natural energy as well.
I don't eat dairy. I try not to use any plastic, like reusable bags and paper bags and things.
Yeah, no, same. No plastic.
Yeah, no plastic. Picking up rubbish whenever I see it. Yeah.
Recycling, yeah.
I think that we're probably a little bit slower to pick up on things than the cities are. So cutting down on plastic and things like that. I think we're getting a lot better, which is really good to see. Obviously, we've had a lot of shops get rid of the plastic bags, and yeah, it sounds like the councils are fairly aware of the different issues and doing what they can about it. I'm sure there's a lot more that we could be doing, and hopefully that will start to roll out pretty quickly.
We need a healthy environment for healthy people. You just can't kill everything and push everything out without any thought of what was there before. You need to have compassion and empathy for our surroundings and our wildlife if we're going to succeed on our journey.
I don't know if you've heard about this movement from children that started in Sweden, that children told their parents and the adults don't, you're playing with our future. But I think the commercial interests are still very strong in a lot of places. If you look at Brazil, for example, the new government is letting the destruction of the rainforest again. So that's not something you want to. We're destroying our own environment, and basically for meager profits.
We need to think a bit more. We need a bit more of a thought process of kindness and compassion to a fellow human being and to our surroundings and what we're going to leave for the next generation.
I think a lot more workplaces could be doing things within their workplace, just
yes,
having more
agree.
recycling opportunities, recycling bins. So yeah, there are a lot of places that probably don't embrace it as well in the workplace.
Yeah.
You don't have to go far, even if just go a few kilometers up from here, at the Hume Beer, you can see the changes already. It's fluctuating, the water levels, it's not the same as it used to be a few years ago. So I think that's a clear sign again that something is changing